The rumoured upgrade of Chromecast by Google is way overdue because it is lagging far behind in the streaming media player market. But the upgrade will deliver far more than market share for Chromecast if Google is successful. Let's get started. This is nScreen Noise. My name is Colin, Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreenMedia, and today is March 13th, 2020. A rumour surfaced this week that Google is working on an update to its Chromecast Ultra dongle. Now, according to 9 to 5 Google, this second generation device will include all your favourite features. You'll be able to cast, it's got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 4K HDR and the rest. But it differs in two very, very important ways. The first way is it is based on Android TV. In other words, when you plug it in, you will have a TV interface to navigate through and manage your experience. The second way is it will have a remote control so that users of it don't need to use their smartphone as they currently do. This remote control will be programmable so you can control your television, but it also has a microphone and a dedicated Google Assistant button so that you can actually control that entire experience with your voice. This is really important because the people that are coming to streaming now, and particularly to connected televisions, they really aren't as smartphone centric as the younger people who were using Chromecast before. So this is a very important upgrade, I think, for Chromecast. And actually there are two reasons why it's really important. So I'll deal with the less important reason first. The truth is that Chromecast is really lagging in the market. It is far behind competitors like Roku and Fire TV. According to TiVo's Q4 2019 video trends report, about 21% of people say they're using a Roku streaming stick or box, about 19% say they're using Fire TV, and only 10% say they're using Chromecast. And in fact, Apple TV, which costs 5 times or more as much as a Chromecast, is used by just 9%, just slightly less than Chromecast. So it really has a lot of ground to make up, and I think the addition of a remote control and a proper TV operating system will really help address the needs of older, less smartphone-centric users. So that's the first reason, but that's not the really important reason. Last week on nScreen Noise, I talked about a forecast from Grabio that suggests that 71% of US people will not have a traditional pay TV subscription by 2025. If that happens, that means the majority of Americans will no longer be watching linear television or any of the linear television content. They will be watching digital. And that is critical because that means the $70 billion of television advertising that is purchased every year just won't be able to reach half or more of the population of the US, and it will have to move. It must move now to digital to track those viewers. Now, an Android TV based Chromecast will help Google in two ways. The first way is that advertising supported services that appear on that box that you can load the app and run on that box have, in their agreement with Google, agreed to share some of the advertising revenue with Google. And in fact, I'm sure Google is angling to actually handle the advertising for them and get an even bigger cut of that piece. So that's the first way. The second way is it helps boost the usage of YouTube on television. YouTube is front and center in the Android TV interface. I'm amazed at how much YouTube I watch when I'm using an Android TV box. And this will really help boost viewership of YouTube on TV. Now, there is already a lot of viewing going on. According to Google, about a quarter of the time spent watching YouTube every day is on a television. Or through a connected device or a smart TV or something like that. So there's already a lot of viewing going on. But the really important thing here is moving people to watching YouTube on TV really pays big dividends. According to Nielsen, people that watch on connected televisions watch 4 times longer than smartphone viewers, for example. So there is a 4 times multiple in the length of time viewing if Google can translate one person from a smartphone viewer to a connected TV viewer. And that is huge, because that means they'll be watching 4 times as many ads. And that's what's critical here. The Android TV version of Chromecast allows Google to participate in the huge growth of ad-supported viewing online as that $70 billion of TV advertising comes across. So there you have it. That's why this upgrade to Google Chromecast is so important to Google. It's a little bit about market share, but it's more about those advertising dollars. If you've enjoyed this video, why don't you sign up for our newsletter? You can come to the nScreenMedia.com website and select the newsletter button and sign up for our daily or our weekly newsletter. It's free, of course. This has been Colin Dixon with nScreenMedia. We'll see you again next time.